Yo, this is the Scarcity Studios YouTube channel. Please don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. And our sponsors are Alpha Claims and Hire Birmingham, the leading and best accident management company. Get a replacement car anywhere in 1 hour. I really appreciate you joining me today. This is an update coming from London, and the first is about a murder that occurred in Tower Hamlets several days ago on the 16th of August. Police believe this was a homophobic motivated attack, and the victim is a 50-year-old man that was found unresponsive in the cemetery park in Southern Grove in the East area. A 36-year-old man was arrested on Friday the 20th of August on suspicion of murder and is in a police station in East London. Officers and paramedics arrived to find the victim with a head injury, and he was pronounced dead at the scene. His next of kin have been informed, and the post-mortem took place on Thursday the 19th of August, and the cause of death was blunt force trauma to the head. Detective Superintendent Peter Wallace from the Met Crime Command said, "The investigation into the death is being conducted by homicide detectives, and we are trying to find out why this person was killed, and we believe the motive related to his sexuality. They are still keeping an open mind as well, though they are not ruling out any other motives." They go on to say they are shocked at the brutal nature of the attack and also the effect that it has had on the community. So our condolences to the victim who was yet to be named, and I'll definitely keep you updated on that story. And in another case where police have described it as a hate crime, a man randomly punched a Jewish man in the street in Stamford Hill at the junction with Bourbon Road at around 8:30 on Wednesday the 18th of August. Officers spoke with a 64-year-old man who had a broken bone in his foot after the incident. He was taken to hospital but later discharged. Detectives have released the image and CCTV of the incident in an attempt to try to locate the man. But luckily, the older gentleman was not seriously injured in this case. In some other news from London this week on Friday, a 20-year-old man died after a double shooting. He has been named as Otas Sarkas, and he was found by emergency services on Raymond Road in the Upton Park area of Newham at around 11 p.m. on Wednesday, August the 18th, and he went on to die at 2:20 on Friday, August the 20th. His family have been supported by police, and there were no arrests as of yet in that investigation. In the northwest of London, police have launched a double murder investigation after two bodies were found at separate addresses just a few hundred yards apart in Westminster. Sharon Pickles and Clinton Ashmore, 59, were found dead within hours of each other at different addresses on Thursday night and Friday morning. The incidents are being treated as linked, and the autopsy confirmed that both Sharon and Clinton died of cut wounds to the neck. Police are searching for a 49-year-old male named Lee Peacock, who they wish to speak to in relation to the attacks. Police were called at 9:30 on Thursday to the home, where she was found dead inside. Officers found Clinton in his property a short time later. So my condolences to the two victims in that case, and I'll definitely keep you updated on anything to do with it. 5 men have been convicted for the manslaughter of Amrou Greenidge, who was 18 years old when he was ran down by a car on the 18th of August 2019. He was attacked by the gang that was armed with weapons after they hit him in a stolen car. On the 23rd of August at the Old Bailey, the following people were sentenced. McDonald, 18 years old from Hammersmith and Fulham, was found guilty of manslaughter and jailed for 9 years and 9 months. Anas Osman from Bourbon Lane in West London was jailed for 11 years and 9 months. Darrel Mortimer from Blythe Road, West London, was jailed for 17 years for manslaughter. Connor Bliss from W6 was found guilty of manslaughter and also arson and perverting the course of justice and jailed for 20 years. LeVar Scott from Hammersmith and Fulham was jailed for manslaughter for 12 years and 6 months. All 5 were found guilty after a 7-week trial at the Old Bailey that concluded on Friday the 9th of July. Police were called at approximately 2:20 on the 18th of August 2019 to Broomhouse Lane in southwest London, where a man was found with serious head injuries. He was taken to a hospital in a critical condition and died of his injuries 2 days later. He was named as Amrou Greenidge later on, and detectives from the Crime Command launched an investigation, and it was established that he'd been chased by a group of people that were wearing dark clothing and had their faces covered. He was then deliberately struck by the Mini Countryman that was stolen and knocked him off his bicycle before being assaulted by the suspects. The car was found 6 days later after it was burnt out on Dinmock Street in the local area. They found CCTV of all 5 of them getting out of the car just before they burnt it out, and they identified everyone that was in the car as well. And on the 19th of August 2019, Bliss was arrested in hospital where he was being treated for burns caused by the fire that he had made. And that's Osman was later arrested by police at Luton Airport, and Darrel Mortimer was arrested in Northamptonshire. McDonald was identified as the driver and was arrested on suspicion of murder on the 26th of August 2019. They were all charged with the various offences afterwards. They wore balaclavas to try to conceal their identity and used a stolen car and also fled the scene after the incident. All of this contributed to the heavy sentences that were handed out, they said in court. So I really appreciate you joining me for this latest update. I'll be back again very shortly with some more news. But don't forget you can check out the website and the social media for the latest updates as well, and I'll be back again shortly. Peace.